Yes, how you guys doing? It's Roland from Homes and Parlors. I'm the owner. Um, yes, I wanted to talk to you guys about the parts that we offer here. Um, we were established in 2016. We basically started from the backyard, backyard, could say, from the garage, just buying parts. Um, actually, actually buying cars and parting them out in my backyard. And I started doing that part time. I still had a job. Um, it was in it was in the summer 2016 when I decided to do it. Um, I basically I've been building cars all my life, off and on, and I had a lot of parts, um, had a lot of parts left over, you know, over my garage, in my backyard everywhere. And one day, my wife got upset with me and asked me, what I was gonna do with all the parts that I had laying around, and I was like, I don't know. And she was like, how come you don't, sell them? I was like, yeah, but I can't. No, I don't want to sell them. I need them. She was like, how come you don't sell them? And then with that money, you go buy more. You go buy more parts. And I was like, where at? Where can I take these parts? To get them sold. Sell them. She was like, how come you don't go to a swap meet? And that was the idea right there. So what I did, I went and loaded on my van with all these parts, that I had. And I set up a booth, set up a canopy, got my little space or whatever. And then, and then, and then by the end of the day, I was all sold out. I was all sold out. I sold everything, pretty much everything. And then that day, I came up with the name for the business, which is Homes and Parlors. That day, and I started, I started with a plan, try to figure it out, how, in which way I was gonna go with this, and actually that was in 2016, but I still had a job, so what I started doing. I started going back to swap meets, selling parts in the swap, on Facebook, and then also, I started a page, and then it just started, it started, doing well, and then in 2019, 2018, then I rented a little, little 10 by 10, little, storage unit at some place, because people, they were starting to go to the house. A lot of people, there was a lot of food work going. They were going to my house, so that's when I decided to actually rent a little space, and then from there then I rented a bigger one, and then in 20 what like to the end of 2019, that's when I got this place right here. That's when I decided to just quit my job. That was in 2020. It was in 2019, like towards the end, like December 2019, and then in 2020, that's when I decided to go full time. And then, not knowing, basically, not knowing what it was gonna become, because everyone knows, that the year 2020, it was when COVID hit, and then it was, it went well for me, because everybody was at home. Everybody was at home working on their cars. So, so right there, you know, I just started to get busier and busier. So yeah, so now we went from selling, you know, from offering original parts, and then because the cars got harder to find, you know, people started buying them more and more. So and then also we were finding the cars, you know, little they were all bad, all rusted and stuff like that, you know, so we couldn't use certain parts. So what I started to do, I started getting into the aftermarket parts. And then I started to partner up with all these big brands, you know. We deal with Dynacorn, Boas Performance, KNS, you know, the sorceries, and then we have Billet, and then we have a couple other ones. You know, even with players, you know, players wire wheels, you know, now we carry those. And then we have other ones that we're working on for this year coming up in 2024. So so we got a website, you know, which is www.homesimpalas.com. We got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got TikTok, and then this year coming up in 2024, we're gonna start hitting the road. We're gonna start attending, you know, all these car shows, all the swap meets. You know, we're gonna start being out there more. The reason that we didn't start hitting the road soon, because I was still learning the business. You know, I wanted to grow the business. You know, I wanted to grow the brand first. You know, actually grow it from the inside out. So it took me about 4 years, you know, just to be here in the office, in the warehouse, you know, I mean, calling people, you know, taking phone calls, you know, doing everything in the internet, because I wanted to actually learn about the business, because I didn't go to school for this. So like everything that I'm learning is all, you know, it's all as we go. Like they say, you know, making mistakes, you know, making a whole lot of mistakes along the way. That's how I've been learning, and I've been learning a lot. And also, I mean, I want to thank all these brands, you know, to believing in my company, to work with me. Because without them, the business would have been doing well right now. You know, and my customers too. All you guys, you know, that been supporting me all these years, you know, appreciate you. And you know, I'm not just I started the business because I really love Impalas. You know, I got Impalas myself. I want a CD4 Impala, and you know, I want to see more cars. I want to see these cars, you know, to continue to be on the road, you know, because I love them. So I mean, that's the reason that I'm in business. That's my purpose, and I wanna actually take it, you know, as far as we can. We're gonna begin to host, you know, our first annual. Well, actually, it's gonna be our second annual Rust Diamonds out of Swami. We're gonna grow that every year. So we go bring everybody together, you know, other businesses together, so they could be part of what I'm what I'm doing right now, because in business, in being in business, what I learned is that you have to build relationships. You can't do it by yourself. Your business is not going to go nowhere if you don't work with other businesses. I mean, there's no way. There's no other way. So what I want to do, I want to continue to actually host and actually put together the Swamis and car shows, which is going to be together for the continuing years. And and we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. And again, thank you for always supporting us. I mean, out through the years. Appreciate you very, very much. I'm Rolando. I'm the owner of Homes and Palos. You can always call us. Give us a call. Here at the office, phone number is 863-816-3096, and then also you can reach us through the through the website at www.homesandpalos.com. All right, so we're getting little by little we're getting everything together. We're going to continue to bring you more information as we go. We're going to hit the road, so we're going to bring you everything that we can, that we see in the road, people, and different cities, different towns.